Guys, and welcome to QuipoIn. So in the last video of SVG part 1 we learned about the operations in SVG that were rectangle, circle, ellipse, line and polyline. In this video we are going to learn about the operation of path and text. So without any further delay, hit that like button, subscribe to QuipoIn, and let's get started. Moving to the path. Now path is basically similar to the line but is basically enclosed one, and to use path again we also studied path in canvas if you remembered. So to use path we use a path tag. Define the points of the path we use D. This D is nothing but it is an attribute that define the parameters in the path. And what are the parameter? The first parameter is M, the second parameter is H, the third parameter is V, the fourth parameter is L. So these are the four parameters in path that is defined by the D attribute of the path. Now what are these four parameters M, H, V, L? M is nothing but it stands for move to. Basically it tells the line, or it's command the pen to move to a certain point. So this is the function of move to, and how it is written. If I have to move my pen to x and y coordinates, so I'll write m x y. This is how you use the parameter move to mxy. So if I want to move my pen, for example, from the 10th to 10th coordinate, so I'll write m 10 10. So my pen will move to 10 comma 10 coordinate. So this is how you use move to. Now the second is h2. H2 is nothing but horizontal line 2. It draws a horizontal line from the current point. Okay, so if I, for example, if I write here 90, so what H will do, what horizontal line will do, it will do nothing but move my it, or it will make a line from 10 comma 10 to 90 comma 10. Okay, from 90 comma 10 to 10 comma 10 it will basically make a current line. Now what is this V? This V is nothing but it is vertical line 2. So it will make line in y axis. So H makes line in x axis and V make line in y axis, vertical line 2 and horizontal line 2. So if I write, for example, say again if I write 90, so it will draw a line 90 10. So it will draw a line from 10 10 to 90 10. Vertical line will do basically make a 9 10 line from 10 10. Okay, and the last one is line 2, the L, that is line 2. Basically this draw a line from current point. So if my current point is, for example, 90 10, okay, and if I enter a value here 10 10, so what will this do? It will create a line from 90 10 to 10 10. You can see a path has been created. A path has been created. You can see a triangle here, right? A triangle. Again, I'll just okay. So this is how a path work. Basically for drawing a path you use a path tag, and then you use a D attribute, and in D attribute there are basically four parameters, that is M, H, V, L. M is nothing but move to. It basically moves your pen to a certain coordinate. In this case it is 10 10. H is basically your horizontal line to. It draws a horizontal line on x-axis. In this case it is drawing my horizontal line from 90 comma 0 to this 10 comma 10. Okay, and then V is nothing but vertical line 2. Basically it draws a line on x-axis from, in this case it is from 90 to 10 comma 10, and L is basically line 2. It draws the line between the last point to the current point, that is in this case it is 1010 to 90 comma 0. So it draws a line to 1010 to 90 comma 0, and this is how you use a path. And use fill. If you want to draw border, again you have something called stroke equals to black. Now if you do none or transparent, still there will be a line or a border of the path, and this is how you use the path. We are done with the path. Now moving on to the next, that is text. Text is quite easy in SVG. Again, for text we use a tag called text, and there will be again three main values. The first will be the x-axis, the second will be the y-axis, the fourth will be what you have to write, that will come between the text. And if I do it here and write SVG text, so these are the three main values of the text. As here you can see the x-axis, y-axis, and the main text that will come between the closing and opening tag. And this is how you create a text in SVG. And if there you can give a different font to it, just type font family and whatever font, like the most common one is this, and again you can give it a size. So if you write font size and this and 70, so this is how you create a text in SVG. Okay, so I hope it is clear. Text is quite simple and it is done. In the next part, we will be looking into few more of the operations of SVG.